Okay, we are at Mom's and Nin cooked dinner. She's got some beans. Hold on, baby. We got corn, which I've never seen corn boiled like this. Half milk, half water. I guess that's the thing though, it looks delicious. And then Nin took my salsa chicken recipe. You can't see it? It's too tall. Salsa chicken. And then we have some delicious cucumber salad. Yum. Is that good? Look at mommy. It's yummy? We just left the girls at my mom's. We went to go check out this Payless by Target that's closing in 3 days. They're like completely wiped out of stuff. Like completely wiped out of mostly everything. So now we're having, Mary, where are you going? Oh, the car. We're having a little date night at Target. I get a pregnancy problems. Hey guys, good morning. Felt weird to have no kids in the house. Look what Andres built for Emmy. We wanted to surprise her with like the addition to it, the top part, but we didn't know how because she's been here every day. So it was perfect timing. Her room's a disaster. So when she gets home, we're gonna do some deep cleaning, but it's super cute. I really, really like it. This is from IKEA. I'll link it below. Official good morning. It's 11:05. We just finished up a nice little brunch. Just my Hinabini and I or me and my Hinabini at our favorite little taqueria that we grew up in this, not grew up, our relationship grew up in this area. We used to live in apartments around here and we came to this taqueria when we could afford it all the time, or the times that we could afford it, but we used to have breakfast here and lunch, and this is where he introduced me to nopales, and I love them now. I had some migas. Funny enough, the menu actually said migas, but it had corn tortilla. They actually tasted more like corn chips. Corn tortilla and eggs, and onion, pepper, and tomato. Is that what it had, baby? I don't, did you look at it? It had peppers, green peppers, and tomato. So, and it had no cheese. So, but it was called migas, because usually when you go to like a taqueria here in San Antonio especially, like chilaquiles are corn tortillas with eggs and cheese and ranchero sauce on top. But they didn't have chilaquiles, they only had the migas. So anyway, I had migas, seen onion, tomato, and bell pepper, because that just didn't sound good to me. And it came with some refried beans and some like fried papas, I guess, right? Like fried potatoes, and that's what I had for breakfast. It was good. He had menudo. Sorry for everyone that loves menudo, but this is like very traditional menudo with very ripe pig intestine and hominy. I can do the, what is it called with chicken? Pasole? I can do that one because I like the flavor of menudo. The hominy doesn't bother me. In fact, I love hominy with tomato soup. That sounds good with grilled cheese, actually. We should do some of that. But I can tolerate that part of it, but the pig intestine, oh my god, it looks like honeycomb and like, ugh. The whole time I was eating it, I was like, bleh. Pig intestine. It's not pig. I said pig intestine like 4 times and you were like, yeah. It's cow intestine? Whatever intestine it is, it's guts is what it is, and it is, no, I can't do it. like I said, just looking at it was grossing me out. So anyway, yesterday I didn't vlog that much because I took my test in the morning. I feel just about as confident in it as I did with my first one, so that gives me some hope. I was kind of freaked out because everybody in the Facebook group was like, what the heck test was that? I don't, half of the stuff I'd never even heard of, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awful. So I went over the lectures and my study questions multiple times in the morning, and I studied for pretty much like the first 4 hours of the day, and then I was just like, you know what? If it's not in my brain by now, it's not gonna be in my brain. So I took the test, and I mean, I didn't feel like it was as bad as they were making it out to be, so I think I'm just going to stop reading all their Facebook posts because they're freaking me out for no reason. So there's this one. Yeah, no, this is a closer one. Oh, So I took the test and that I didn't finish. And I went to go take a shower and get ready for the day. I didn't finish all of that until like 3 something. And then we were just kind of, what did we do after that? Like straighten the house. Oh, I edited. I uploaded a Costco haul. So that should have probably like earlier in the week for you guys or late last week by the time you're watching this. And then I edited and pre-scheduled the vlog. And then we went to my mom's for dinner. We had what I showed you, salsa chicken and a whole bunch of like hodgepodge stuff, but it was really good. We hung out there for a couple of hours and then we had a date night at Target to find some maternity clothes, which ended up finding 4 dresses, which was fine. They were, what were they, baby, like $78 for all 4, which is not bad for plus size. 2 of them were actually maternity, like, but they could be worn just when you're not pregnant, and 2 of them were just plus size dresses, and they had buy one get one half off. And then when you spent $75, you got $15 off. And then my 5% red card, because it's attached to my checking account on top of that. So with tax and after all the discounts, 4 $30 dresses for $78 is not bad at all. So anyway, I didn't even take them in. I have them there. I'll have to show you in a haul video or something. So we did that and then came home. I watched Handmaid's Tale and he watched Halloween. We fell asleep. That was our exciting night. Woke up this morning. I halfway straightened my hair. It actually doesn't look bad for, how long did it take me? Like 15 minutes? You said it didn't take me 10, so how long did it take me?
30 minutes. 30?
It didn't take 30 minutes. It didn't take 30 minutes.
Okay, 15.
Okay, 15. He's lying. I didn't feel like it took me that long, but my hair was in a braid yesterday and it was like all fluffy and wiry and gross, so I was like, let me straighten it really quick. So I straightened it and then we came and had breakfast, and now we are at Walmart and he's about to fall asleep. So we're probably gonna go get the girls after this. I'm sure they stayed up way too late at my mom's house last night. They ended up spending the night because my mom texted me during the day and was like, the girls want to stay, can you bring them clothes? So I did. And yes, now we're gonna go see what Walmart has to offer us.
It's closing the door.
Come on, it's night time.
Come on.
It's super messy because Daddy did something and he did an arrangement to my desk. He fully built it.
Go potty. You like it?
Can I see if Daddy added something more?
I really like it. That's also why my room is so messy.
Go potty.
My room is super messy because Daddy had to move that all.
Did you like it?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That doesn't look.
Everyone's up from quiet time. Good morning. Oh, Lord.
I gotta pee on my bed.
You peed in your bed? Thanks for sharing.
Here? You're welcome. You look up.
Oh my
Get out
God.
of your bed.
Come on, let's go potty. Grab your pants. Okay, so like I said, everybody's up from nap time. Emmy spent, or quiet time. Emmy spent her quiet time organizing her room, and her desk looks so good. She rearranged everything, moved her books from over here, and put some other stuff over here, and it just looks so good. So now we are purging. I went through her school uniform and I made a list of stuff she's gonna need for the new year, uniform wise. Are you embarrassed?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna carry a lot.
Well, now we're going through her Jenna's, and we went through her socks, and I got rid of a whole bunch that didn't fit her. And she's got, this was stuff that was
carry a lot.
all, we'll just make 2 trips. Okay. This was stuff that was in those 2 drawers, but we moved all her uniforms to her top drawer because she has a lot that still is going to work. There were only 2 shirts from last year that had like stains, so I'm gonna try and get the stains out and see if they work. I still have some new ones on the list. You have a lot of underwear, Mama.
I know, I didn't get rid of it.
So because we used that whole top drawer for all of her, like I made her try on her shorts and the ones that like don't fit, so I have sizes because I feel like, yes, that looks great.
I know, where do I put it?
In this one, so pull out everything from in there. You're gonna hang up shirts that need to be hung up because I got her some more of the velvet hangers. And you're gonna put all your shorts in things like that.
Okay, yes ma'am. And
Oh
we'll
my God.
put away my shirts.
Wow. Yeah, and that way you have like the shirts that are hung up, you can actually see and you know what you have. So anyway, we're going through, we're deep cleaning because she had stuff like, I don't even know what half this stuff is. And she ends up wearing the same clothes and stuff over and over again. So anyway, we're taking, it is 5:17. I'm gonna go figure out what's for dinner here in a bit, but we've taken the last like 30 minutes or so to kind of go through things and try and get things under control a little bit more in here, so that like I had to go find clothes for her to spend the night at my mom's house last night, and I like trying to find stuff that I was just like, oh no, we gotta go through this. So that's what we're doing. Okay, everybody is in bed. I forgot to let them say goodnight tea tomorrow, so I'm surprised Maddie didn't wake up because she takes her goodnight tea tomorrow very seriously. And she asks for it every single night. She reminds me if I forget. So I'm surprised she didn't wake up, but they're all in bed and I feel tired. Even though I took a nap today, I still feel tired. So I wanted to show you guys something that I got off Amazon, because if you've been following me for a little while, at least since last June, then you know last June we went to Disney World for almost like 10 days and I almost lost my wedding set in Epcot because I took it off to put on sunscreen on the girls and left it by the bathroom by, I don't need the bridge right there. And when we were at Akershus eating lunch, I think, I don't think it was breakfast, I think it was lunch, I realized they were gone and some lovely person turned them in at guest services or lost and found. Miracle. It was just a pure miracle because I really could not imagine that happening anywhere else. So anyway, if you've been following me for that long, you probably remember that story. It was absolutely devastating to me and a huge lesson learned. As many vacations as we've taken as a family, as a couple, I've never taken my rings, ever. I just don't take them. For whatever reason, on this trip, I took them with me, and instead of leaving them in the room, I wore them to Disney. Like, that would be a wonderful idea. Not exactly sure what I was thinking. So, huge lesson learned. And since then, we've had 2 vacations. We took a trip to the Dominican Republic, and we took a trip to, where did we go? The cruise. So, both times, you guys know, since I learned my lesson, I purchased fake rings. So this is my regular wedding set that is actually, because it's so thick, because my engagement ring and my wedding band are soldered together, it makes it really thick. Plus my wedding band, like, I think they're a 6 1/4, the size on them. I can get my wedding band on and off pretty easily, but once I add my ring, right now they actually fit okay because my fingers aren't swollen. But pretty early in my pregnancy, both pregnancies prior to this one, I had to stop wearing them fairly quickly. Well, before, I didn't have, some days now I can wear them, some days I can't, and I just don't wear them if I can't wear them. Before, I didn't have a fake wedding ring to wear, so I just wouldn't wear anything, not to work or not anywhere. And it didn't really, it was just like, whatever, I know I'm married, it's not the end of the world, right? But I love wearing my wedding set. It means so much to me, and it is pretty to look at, you know? I can't help that. I feel like I'm struggling to breathe a little bit right now, so if I sound out of breath, that's why. But so again, you guys know, when I came back from vacation, I ordered some fake rings off of Amazon, and this was the first ring that I got, and this one is actually smaller. I believe this is a 6, like a true 6. It's beautiful. And I wore it to the Dominican Republic. And funny enough, when my best friend who got married, Tara, in the Dominican Republic, I told her, I was like, hey, you upgraded your ring, because I hadn't seen her in a little while. I was like, you upgraded your ring. And she said, yes, she had upgraded the diamond, the center stone. She's like, you upgraded yours too. Because this is the ring that I got, which is a 3 carat center stone. My ring is 1.5 carat center stone. And yeah, of course it looks like an upgrade, but it was like 12 bucks on Amazon. And so this is a pretty good fake ring because who else? Oh, one of the guys in the timeshare presentation in the Dominican Republic said the same thing when we turned down the timeshare or whatever it was called. He was like, he grabbed my hand and he was talking to Andres and he was like, come on man, you can afford a ring like this and you can't afford a timeshare? And we both looked at each other and just started laughing. He's like, oh, haha, it's not as expensive as you think. He's like, yeah, right, a rock like that. Which was, I mean, in hindsight was rude of him to do, to insinuate just because my ring looked nice that we had money. That's rude. But, I mean, I guess if I had a 3-carat diamond, that is, you know, that's a pretty penny. But I just thought that was funny because I'm like, yeah, joke's on you, it's 12 bucks on Amazon. Anyway, I can't really wear this one because if my ring isn't fitting, even though this has a smaller band, it also is a smaller size. So then I got this one that had a band with it as well, but I have no idea where the band is. I think it's a size 7 because it's a little bit bigger, maybe 6.5, from Walmart, which looks nice, but it looks a little strange because it's missing the band. So it looks better like that, like from afar, but it's missing the top band. I have no idea where it went. Luckily it was only like 10 bucks. So I have that one. It's a little bit more tasteful, not as like bling bling in your face. So then I was on Amazon, and I'll link it down below. I ordered a ring for $2.50. $2.50. That looked exactly like my ring. I think the center stone was a little bit bigger, maybe like a 2-carat. And the underbridge and everything looked very similar because I wanted something that was more, it's nice wearing a different ring, but I wanted something that looked a little bit more like my ring. So it finally came in a couple days ago. This is not what I ordered at all. I will put a picture here of what I ordered, and this is what I ended up getting. So it came with, and it's a size 7, and I ordered it bigger so that I could wear it. It came with this wedding band, and this is the ring. So hopefully you guys can see that. This one is actually very pretty as well. The center stone is 2 carats. It's a round cut though, which if I had to choose my ring all over again, I probably would choose cushion or princess cut again. I don't think I would choose round, but this is nice for $2.50. So I was just kind of shocked because I'm like, this is not what I ordered. I ordered a ring that looked like mine. They sent me this one. So if you ever see me with a new ring, it's because I ordered a $2.50 one off Amazon. Just a little suggestion for you guys, because when I told that story, so many of you told me that silicone rings are a big thing now, but so many of you told me that you buy fake rings and wear them, and I'm like, that's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that before? So those are my collection of fake rings that seem to fool people perfectly fine. Enough into thinking, not that like when I go out everyone's like, ooh, I want her. No. It's more of just like the symbolism for me, but because I can't wear them mostly when I'm pregnant because I get swollen very quickly, it just means, you know, it's just a little token of my affection for my henny bunny, I guess. Another thing I've been struggling with, not that I was struggling with that before, but something I've been struggling with this pregnancy is like acne. This popped up out of nowhere. One right here, a couple right here, just like this hormonal area. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? My skin has looked so bad this entire pregnancy. I don't understand. It looked great the other two. This one is just like, is it because I'm in my 30s? Is that what's happening? Anyway, I gotta go to bed. I'm starting to get delirious. So I am almost caught up with The Handmaid's Tale. So I'm going to try and go finish up the last episode or so that I have to go. Such a good show. If you've never watched it, definitely go check it out. But I'm gonna try and finish that up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today, and we'll see you mañana.